Hey, yo, okay. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Wow, what a big move. Let me just see. I don't think we even got SMT from the highs here. Typically, with this move down is usually warranted with the SMT. A little surprising there. Um, yeah, not much I can really go by here. Could just use the whole Asia session from the high there to the bottom and project that down. That's not even doing anything. Yeah, what is... We didn't even take the highs here. I guess we have SMT somewhat on the 5 minute. Like, it kind of shows a little bit where New York did take out the London high there. For ES, NQ did not do so. Not much you can really go by here, though. Other than that, there was no really good manipulation move. Quite interesting. Okay. This week is just gonna test you. Okay. Let's get ready. See if we can get like an A+ setup somewhere from this price action, to be honest. Looks like we got people coming on board. Let's get ready to roll. Yeah, the problem with this price action for me though is I'm looking at the 15 minute and like I can't really do anything. It's so choppy the whole time. And then once we get a strong move, we close above, which is great, and then just chop back and forth, which is not great. I don't really see us trying to make too much of a down move with the pre FMC. So we'll be looking for a run back to this 15 minute most likely very soon. Hourly, I'm gonna mark this hourly FEG too. Just large hourly that's unfilled here. And we're basically filling this whole hourly as well, which we can also mark. Let's see. It's really hard to kind of maneuver this price action for sure, though. It's not easy. It's really not. I want to see if we come back to the 15 minute though. Let's see. We might get an inversion here. The 5 minute makes it very tough. So we get confirmation there. We can at least try something on the 1 minute. Nice and balanced there. Not sure if this is the balance that took any lows though. Let me just see. Did we take any? We were kind of shy from taking the low by 20 points here, but yes, we did take that low. I'm about 1 minute now. I have not taken anything today, guys. I'm kind of just steering clear this week, basically, until we have like post news, because like I said, you were following me on Discord and all that. I was really telling people to be careful today. Today and yesterday, Monday and Tuesday. Those are the days where you don't want to be on the wrong side of things while shopping around. It's gonna frustrate you. And like my last message is really just to take easy setups, if there's any. If not, just if you want to log a day, go ahead, log a day. Hello. Let me do my. Since I can't connect to ETF anymore, they still transition me. I guess I'll just. I could just run my fund futures maybe. Just use this account. This is a fun account too. I just really just started. No audio? I think I have audio. Oh wow, this is a. I was starting to think like, okay, that was a failed attempt at this rate because we're just running both sides. But yeah, let's wait for real good confirmation before we do anything at all. And for good confirmation, we got to close on the 15-minute here. Very easy to see us retap inside this 15-minute now. And then depending on what it does here, if we could close above here, I'm gonna shoot for a long to move inside this inefficiency there. There we go. We basically want to just see of this sell side here on ES. We left this bounce to take out the sell side. If we can just close over it and violate that bearish FEG. That's kind of what I want to see. Is that a 1 minute breaker? Let me see. We have a low here with high. I mean, if you take this as a sweep, then sure. You could kind of see it like this, but I'm not going to give this a clear break to see. It's very difficult. I don't even know if you count it, but like if you were to count it, this is what you'll do. Like in hindsight, it works, but I would prefer more of a clean sweep though to kind of go for this as the breaker. But yeah, we have the FRG here. If you entered like at like 696, took some heat, put your stop at the low, you'll be up. We need more confirmation for this for sure. Would you take a reverse setup without SMT? I take many setups without SMT before. SMT is not like the criteria. It's one of them. But if there's other criteria, I'll go for it. Yeah, look at the 4 hour. We have this low here. That's what I've been wanting to see us smash through before we reverse first. We're gonna fail this 4 hour too, looks like. We'll see. Wow, it just really sells down. So yeah, if we get a knife through this, we get like a 1 minute breaker while we're bearish already. I haven't updated this in a while because I wasn't really trading too much yesterday either. But all time frame is bearish right now. Heck, even if we get close under here, that might be a short already. Since we already retapped back to 50 minutes, this is all I want to see first. We want to see this react. And we close above, that's bullish, but we're not really trying to do that. Starting this to want like a short to take out the lows though. We didn't get closure on this low here. This would be a nice bearish breaker, which will violate this bullish one, and it will deliver down here. Just take it easy, guys. Just take it easy. That's the memo here. I am not against shorts right now, though. Shorts is with the trend. As long as I get somewhat of a retracement, I feel like. I don't want to short the low. That's just not my system. This is a BPR here. We didn't get confirmation to get the breakers entry though. But we're kind of building trendline liquidity down here on ES now. Oopsies. I didn't set up. I just wonder today what trade is working today. Has inversion been hitting? I don't even know. Has breakers been hitting? Because I haven't been looking price today. Let me just see if there's any clean breakers since 9:30. We're just gonna look at 9:30. Just gonna skim through it. Just consolidate back and forth. We closure under here, which this is too far of a breaker here. And we took the lows already, so I would have been short this yet. But we came back up here. Look at the 1 minute. I don't think I see anything yet. We have a high, we have low. We didn't take out the high to deliver from a bearish breaker. There's a 3 drive coming down here. We have a high here. A low. We didn't sweep this low yet. If we sweep this low, this would be a nice breaker entry to shoot higher there. Yep, there's nothing yet. Just skimming through, it looks like no breaker for me the whole morning. There's nice inversion in the 15 second. I hope 15 seconds working, man. Alright, I'm gonna connect all my accounts here. I'm so close to getting, or I'm already at payout. I don't want to really jeopardize anything, so let's just really hunt for perfect setups. No perfect setups, no trade. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm about to get a second payout on 4 of my accounts, and then yeah, I'm just looking at my payouts right now. Okay, what's today? Tuesday? Is today Tuesday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 more days. Yep, I'll hit 20 by Friday. Perfect for basically a 9 payout window on these accounts. Lots of live accounts transitioning right now, so like I'm kind of bare bones with only Top Step and Apex right now. The others are doing transition. But yeah, I have quite a handful of eval that I just loaded up for. I'm gonna save them for ER, or not ER. I guess there are ER, but I'm gonna save them for what do you call it? There's 2 news drivers this week. Do you copy trade all of them at once? All my fundeds, yes. Or let's say I have like 30 fundeds, which I kind of hover around like 20 out of 4 firms. I'll copy trade like 12 of them, like 60%, 50, 60%. The rest I kind of do different sessions, so I don't put all my eggs in one basket. That's just how I like to do it. Every time I put all 20 accounts in, I get decimated sometimes. There's a lot of pressure. And that's why also for Apex at least, I think 9 fundeds right now. I'm just building up slowly. So like you'll see me probably get up to 11 next week or 12. Just go up from there. I'm not really trying to get 20 all at once. And from what I hear with other people, that's also similar to them. It's just like a psych thing. Yeah. Do we want to get Lanto in here? Lanto, shit, he might consider joining here. Maybe he'll give some setups too. I want to shoot for lower right now until this gets cleared. I don't feel confident in shorting up here though. This is a BPR. This is what I was considering though, but there's just nothing I can really play by it. If I, alright, we might just take out these lows now. What is inverted charts? What is that? We're gonna look to hunt for these lows on NQ here. Yeah, he has just swept these lows. That's what I was gonna anticipate basically. My confirmation would have been if we got a quick closure under this low here, and then we tap back up. I would have shorted, put my stop at the high. Just remember, bias is all bearish right now until I get a flip on the 15 minute. I'll try my best not to counter trend. But we just took the low here. We all know you're gonna soup 668. I don't even know, man. If you were to ask me, like, let's go in the hourly, where we're gonna we're 1 p.m. right now. If we just run down to low 600, I would be kind of bullish from here and look for a rotation back to like 700 before FOMC 800, or maybe just like let's say midpoint 700. So like if we come down here and just like kind of hover around, I would want us to like get balanced around up here in the midpoint of this, just like the middle of the range essentially. Let me see, is it the middle of the range? Before FOMC, because typically you're gonna wait for, oh, that's the equilibrium here. You want to see it just kind of float around before the news drivers. This is a unicorn here, but I don't really want to short the lows right now. If you were to do this though, let me see. Yeah, I would just put my stop this high, so it'd be like 10 points if we get it. I would like shorts more than longs right here though, at the very least. But yeah, I'm gonna just hunt for a setups, guys. Indicators. I just really need to label all my indicators so you guys can see it better. Someone remind me to do that. Everyone keeps asking what indicator this is. If you have multiple ETF funded accounts, can you at the same time take from more than one account at a payout? What does that mean? Like, well, each account you can get a payout from. So if your max payout per account is like 2,000, you can get 2,000 per account. But last time I said on Friday that I got Treasury Live and I requested payout, they denied me the payout because my transition live, and it was supposed to be like a nearly $8,000 payout. They denied me that, and instead they're trying to switch me over to the live account payout structure, which is only 15% per calendar month. So I got like 20,000 profits on, like, I want to say combined all together, it's like 7,000 a piece essentially. I can only take 15% of that per month, which is pretty meh. But I guess the caveat is you could also get daily withdrawals, any profits you make from the live account. If that's something you guys want to see more about, like, I can make a video on it. I'm not sure. Top Step Live is actually a beauty though. I don't know if they're the only one that makes the live a good transition, where you actually free up a spot. You can trade your sim funded. You can keep your reserves. For ETF, you can't keep your reserves either. They take away from you and they refund you the cost, only the monthly cost of it. So if you took like 5 resets to pass one, you only get refunded the whatever you paid initially on it. Yeah, Kevin, with ETF live transition, I'm still like experiencing it, so like I'm not gonna try to explain it too much yet until I really see what's it like. But yeah, I just know Top Step. I experienced before. Top Step is a very great experience. You just free up another spot. There's no benefits really with live accounts at all. It's like you can't decline it though. You have to do it, or I think it varies from some firms, but some firms will just like ban you from trading them for like 2 years, because you have to remember it's eval, sim funded, and live funded. While you're in eval and sim funded, the profits there are fake money. So while you're in sim funded, which is like most people, 95% of people, they're paying out of pocket. So if you make like 20,000 profits on sim funded, the prop firm is out of money, 20,000. But it's part of the sustainability with prop firms though. Like they can't put everyone on sim funded forever, and what they'll do is they'll just put like good traders after a while, just throw them into live funds, so they don't have to pay out of pocket anymore. That's basically it. And you also have to pay professional data fees. It's like $160 to $200 a month. I think it varies there too. But like some firms maybe offer like quicker payouts, which is good. Other firms like Top Step, they just do the same. It's the same thing as sim funded. When they don't have to pay out of pocket. So yeah. So when you're a live funded, they don't really limit your profits anymore. If you make like $10,000 on live account, you're able to take out all of that for most firms that I've talked to you about live status. That's why it's great to use the prop firms and then put it in your bank account, and then if you don't like the conditions there, just fund your own account. No need to. If you don't really like the live accounts, no need to adhere to them. But just there's repercussions if you decline their offer from live though. They'll just some firms, it varies once again, but some firms they'll just give you the profits on them and just ban you. Yeah, it's just not the best experience with live, but I understand it though, you know, because you have to remember, like, if you're actually a good trader with prop firms, they don't really want you because they're not copying your trades. Not at this current age yet. Maybe later, but they're paying out of pocket. So that's why, like, even though like I could, like, I'm not trying to complain too much, but like I'm just kind of informing you guys like of what happens. But I still would use prop firms regardless of what happens, even with this condition. Like it's still very valuable to me because I'm not risking too much. What tax benefit do you take? I don't want to go over too much on that, but do you guys hear about that? Biden trying to pass a bill with like it's like 40 something, 44% I think, for capital gains. Prop firm gains payouts we're taxed under like earned income as an independent contractor. So I think that wouldn't qualify for capital gains, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea, but that'd be kind of nice to be protected that way. We're so close to taking that low. If you trade futures in your own account, it's not capital gains anyways. I thought it was capital gains. But I see this is not information that I'm aware of. Like this is where I'll talk. I'll have some knowledge about it, but I don't know like 100%. That's why you confirm with the CPA. I know the long-term and short-term thing though. Like that makes sense. That's why I have a long-term portfolio there too. Yeah, this low at 668 here. I was expecting that to get ran before reversed first. Yeah, let's see. But how you guys doing? You guys green? You guys red? Type in the chat if you're green, if you're red, or you're break even, or close to break even. Just put break even if you're break even. Just green, red, or break even. Let's just see like the overall. I'll try to take a poll at the end of the day. Hopefully we can deliver a trade. Red, green, red, green. It's 50-50 right now. Break even. Blue 2 account. No, hopefully it's not funded. Like sometimes with evals, I won't even consider like discussing it because it's not really anything. Like you blow a few evals. It depends what it is. Like if it's an expensive account, sure. But most evals that we were running was like $50, $100. I can blow 10 and not blink an eye because that's like $50. Let's say that's $500. One payout is already like 4 times that. I get my average payout like 2,000. And if you're blowing that many accounts, you're probably just tilting, and that tilt is not really doing too much to your accounts. Let's see. Yeah, this is why I wasn't gonna take this breaker. We're way too close to the low. You can move to Puerto Rico. That's what everyone says. Like, oh, you know what? We're gonna move. We're gonna go Dubai. We're going to Puerto Rico. I don't know about you guys, but I'm probably gonna stay. At least Florida has 0 income state tax, which is good. As long as you have some expense, you can talk to your CPA about like tax advantages there too. But I don't know, unless you're doing like 7-figure in profits, I don't know if it's that crazy to like try to consider moving, because that's like where you're gonna live. Like, do you want to live in Puerto Rico? I do you want to live in Dubai where it's flooded right now? It depends where you're in America, but Florida has been pretty nice for me. We have a large gap here. I'm just kind of watching higher time frame right now. This hourly gap is probably where I'm gonna be looking for us to come back to. Yeah, but if we flip here, I'm just gonna close this out here. Why are we talking about taxes? We're not talking too much about it. We're not trying to go in details. It's just like the Biden proposal. Like everyone talking about it. Everyone on Twitter is talking about it. I'm trying to stay away from giving tax advice. We're just talking about topics that are ongoing. And we can talk about Fed rate cuts tomorrow. I'm not a professional there, but we can talk about it. You don't pay taxes for losing money. Yeah, Biden proposal applies to 2 people who makes like 2 million. I think it's like 1 million. Maybe not. See, I don't know. Okay, we're moving up. We're moving up from here. I need confirmation though. Easily confirmation for me on ES. Very clear on ES if we get a closure above this 15-minute. We're just 9 points away, but I can see us delivering more. So like, if we get closure here, we can just kind of move up a little bit, close above. I'm looking for us to come back in and then run this area here. And I'm going to confirm that on the 1 minute though. This is like kind of like my projection if it does this. We're trying to get everyone to the point where they're worrying about taxes. Worrying about taxes is a good thing. That means you're doing something right. If you're not paying any taxes, that means probably you either have a good accountant who saved you a lot of money, or you don't really have that much money made from stocks this year. If you're a trader, I mean. All right, yeah, I'm trying to vibe. I'm trying to let's see here, vibe out today. Just wait for the setup to come. This is my prediction though. I'll just kind of show this only on the 15-minute chart. Good way to launder money. Moving very slow here. We really gotta hold this FAG here. We got closure on this inversion, but it doesn't really mean much when we're just chopping around. Is there earnings today? Is there Amazon earnings? What do you know what time Amazon is exactly? I my experience with with evals is so bad. Like because when I think okay, this eval is gonna either do good or do bad, I'm just gonna try to play for it, and then when it happens, it just does this. It's like this is where I get killed because I'm looking for like a 50-point move, and it goes like 30 points, 30 points, 30. I already got wiped like twice. Is it right after close? That's why I don't really play ER, unless the Microsoft one was easy to play because it's Microsoft and Google, and they're the big two basically. Um, they're the big movers. Sell side incoming, I think so too. 5:30 for Amazon. Is that like guidance? They usually drop like close to after market close. We're in this 5 minute. If this 5 minute hold, I think we can move higher from here, or we'll try to at least. Guys, like the stream if you guys want to run the giveaway. I funded a lot of giveaways yet last week just because we had a lot of viewers and all that, and I think some days we were doing a lot. So like the firm would sponsor some, and I just put some out of my own pocket, which comes straight from my payout. But yeah, I'm more than happy to give back. Try to give like at least five accounts each week, up to 10, 5 to 10 basically. I think that's a good mix. So if you're tuning in, hopefully we get you good trades. Hopefully you guys can get a free account somewhere. Is there any point trying to trade tomorrow with such big news? Post FMC is good. It's typically a good price action. Not the 2 p.m. drop, the 2:30 drop. After that, like you probably got one directional move, and it really delivers from that. So what typically happens, like we could just float around 2 p.m. Before 2 p.m. and let's say this is 2 p.m. here, it'll just kind of give like a false move up. Let's say just do a false move up, shoot down, and then by 2:30, we're just gonna try to build our way back up. And then like this is where after 2:30 we can really just play it because now we have the cleared move. We already see the manipulation, and then we can see it deliver upwards, and we can look for a setup from there. I think I'll be live here, but I don't know. Like sometimes news mixture with like a lot of fun accounts and a lot of people watching. I don't want to kill myself and a lot of your accounts too. Oh, now? Okay, yeah. Now is tough. That's why I keep on telling Discord, I'm like, this is what I said. This is what I said before. This is a reminder to you guys too. Friendly reminder, be careful trading Monday and Tuesday. We're stuck in a range. And I said that same thing before the week started. Monday and Tuesday is going to be ass. You have FC and non-farm payroll. That's going to be the main driver. So, and my next comment is really just getting some evals ready for the news. So you can play the news with 2 p.m. and the 2:30. I would get a variety and try to play both of them. This held here. This 1 minute held was very critical, and then we look at the 5 minute is also held. There was no confirmation for me yet. If you're entering this, you're trying to anticipate that the 5 minute will hold, and it will try to run for the next high. Little difficulty. Straight back down. Nice. There's just nothing I can trade here. Like, if you have a different model, if you're trying like scalp on lower time frame, if you're trading some low time frame version, maybe you'll get something out of it. But we're just talking about how I want to trade and how I built my system. This is not tradable for me. I'm sure Dave would come in and be like, "This 5 setups here." I'll be like, "Damn, I only see one." For me, especially. But, I mean, just stick with your rules. Stick with your guidelines. We have these conditions for a reason. And usually it's built from previous mistakes. We probably run back 2 years ago. 3 years ago. And around this time, this is where I would try to aggressively play before the news, and I all get rents. This is holding still. Last day of the month here. I think. Let me see if I have enough for one more payout on Top Step. I probably do though, because I think while I was talking about on Friday, I was like at $28,000 in profit this month, and I needed one more payout to hit that 30. And I might have hit it. Let me see. Oh yeah, I got that 2,000 payout from. I had about 4,500 bucks when I got transition live, and what Top Step offers you, at least when you get transition live, you get another 50% request, which is great because I requested, and then the next day they transitioned me live, and basically I got 2 withdrawals out of it, which I'm very keen on taking withdrawals. You can put some money on the accounts, but like as long as like there's like $1,000 on it, I can build that back up. There's not a problem at all. I don't want to leave like an account with like $200 and try to build it back up. But if it has $1,000, that's more than enough for me. It's like 4 trades. Francis, you can do that on every firm. If you have 3 accounts, 37 fundeds, you can request each one of them as long as you meet the minimum days, the consistent rule, all these rules, which I encourage you guys to be more familiar with. Let me see. Did I update everything on Smart Bot Firm? I know I introduced it to you guys many times, but it's very educational. I'm still trying to improve with some help. And with a prop boot camp in the works, man, there's a lot of things happening. It's slow but surely, man. Like, we're doing it for the people. Now we're moving up. This 5-minute held. This is pretty good confirmation there. We could have took a trade from it. I'm just waiting for more confirmation. I'm kind of waiting for this 15-minute closure. But if we're ready to flip to the long side, I'll be keen on it. 112 inversion. Let me see. This inversion here. How would you play this? Because we got close above here. Would you wait for it to come back down? Enter off of it? I would not enter right here though. That's for sure. If we wait down, maybe, but like I'm still waiting for the 5-minute to hold, and this did hold. Still, I think it's way too early to look for longs down here yet. Unless if we sweep like a sell side liquidity like that 668, then I'll be more keen for that. But we didn't, so I don't think I would have taken that. I had 5K on 150K, but didn't want to take it out. 2.5K since after lost it without withdrawal. I always tell everyone, like, take the withdrawal, man. Like, no matter if it hurts your account, if you're new in this, taking your withdrawal would help build habits and cover some expenses. There's a reason why firms make you trade a lot of days before you can get a payout. Francis is sharing his experience here. Started first prop account, passed in 6 days, and on the 6th day I had 9K profits on the 150K funded. Yeah, so once you get that, just take some payouts. For sure, take some payouts. Greed is part of the main topic in the bootcamp that I am working on. But hopefully that bootcamp would help you for a long time, and I'll revisit it on my own. When let's say when I have a bad day, I'll go back and revisit it. It's those type of videos. It's just something that you document, right? Like, you don't have to make a YouTube channel. You don't have to make a Twitter, but like, if you just kind of document it somehow, journal it even. It could be for yourself or for some of your friends. Just something that helps you be accountable. Like the YouTube video that I have, the last video that I made, it was losing $15,000 in one day. Since then, I've been on a streak. This is the video here that I'm referring about. Losing $15,000 one day, the reality of trading and strategy for recovery. I talked about like the trade I did. I talked about like basically how I built up and how I crushed because of the tilt and all that. And you just document it. I also had a PowerPoint here about like what I'm gonna do. Just like a brief run through, like talking about psychology, reflect, document, all these type of things. This would help. This helped me at least even making it. So that was like the biggest bounce back of the year for me at the moment. And this month we're about to hit 30,000. My average is about 15,000 each month for the last 6 months. We're about to hit 30,000 as long as nothing happened. Well, no, it's already taken. This is the last day of April. It's already hit my bank account. $30,000 this month. Next month, we're expected for even more than that. Because guess what happens next month? The first day of next month, I'm requesting $16,000 from Apex. That's half of what I did April, and that's like the first day. It's a journey out here. What's a good balance to request a top payout from Top Step? Just getting the above that drawdown is probably good enough. If you have 50K account, once you get above 2,000, just take a grand off. If you have 100K account, 3,000, I think 3,000 max loss. Once you get $3,000 profit, take $1,500 off. 150K, if you have $4,500 bucks, 4,500 is a little too much for me. Usually on 150K, if I get like 3,500, 4,000. I already took half off there. But yeah, part of my streak loss also is from the live streams, because what I've learned based on past experiences, I don't fuck around in live streams. I do when I'm just kind of trying to make a quick buck. Like, let's say this is what happens all the time on Top Step. You know how you get 5 trading days for $200? I'll just try to go in and out real quick, and then that's how I could take like a $2,000 loss. That one out of like 15 attempt where I'll take a loss there. But yeah, dude, on the live stream, I'm laser focused, man. Like, we're not taking any bum trades. And we also transitioned from like only taking A setups on funded. I think when we were a month ago, we were like, okay, this is eval trade, this is funded trade. I eliminated all of that, so that also helped too. I think that's like a mistake for some live traders or some traders in a group. They're like, this is a iffy setup, let me just take on eval. Or even if it's a A+ setup, but they're like, this is a bad condition today, let me just take on the eval. Just reduce your side, take in your funded, take all your trades on funded. It's also confusing to the audience too. And if I'm not ready to put my money in that trade, then it's not worth the trade. These are the stuff that I learned from previous experiences. This is holding very nice. We're just keep on moving up. Do you only do one payout amount a month? Every time I get a chance to get paid, I'll take it, even if it's like $1,000. I think there was one time where Top Step, I had like, I think $3,000 profits, and I lost like 1,500, something like that. My balance was 1,500. Next day I made 200. That was my $1,700, and I took 800 off of it. 800 is my low end, because usually it's above $1,000, but you know, these small base hits really adds up. It really does adds up. Here, I'm gonna get some more water real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I'm back. Here, let me close the door. Yeah, the water break didn't work. Usually, I take a water break and we start moving crazy. Oh, Lanto's here. Did Lanto join? Let me see. Lanto, you'll hop on. You can join the Discord voice. We'll probably be on for till 3 p.m. Maybe 3:15. It's just basically till power hour. Hopefully we get a trade set up within that time frame. Okay. I told join at 2, it looks like. Yeah, you know, this is I'm still working on this, but just look at smartpropfirm.com. If you're new, if you're more experienced, it's not gonna be too helpful for you, but that's the website. I just type in chat. It should have a lot of info that you're gonna be like, it'll answer a lot of your questions if you're new to the future space, future prop firms, and from Forex, and just new to prop firms in general. Try to break it down as easy as I can, and then it will show you like the different rule sets for the 4 firms I listed, which I'll probably add another one. I'll add Take Profit Trader very soon. Look at that pump. I also have my trade copier page, which is probably the best tutorial there is out there. It's 8 minutes. I know I hate that. I keep on saying that. I hate like people who make tutorial and it's like 25 minutes. It's like you really can condense that to 10 minutes if you want to, but you just start yapping or ramble on. And something that I hate, that's just what I worked on. I'm like, okay, if I do this right, it would save a lot of time for other people too. All these simple tutorials, it doesn't need to be 30 minutes. What time do you usually stream Discord? On Discord, I don't stream on Discord at the moment. We're all on YouTube for now. Discord's always open for everyone for the time being. I'll just post trades on Discord for now, basically. We are above that sell side low, which is this low here. I'll show better in the hourly probably. Yeah, this low here. And you can kind of see a little SMT from there. And Q didn't take that low. We could have already moved back to this hourly FG. And then if we were really bearish, we'll run that low with a news driver. I'm already kind of wanting higher prices from here though. Let's just see if we get an opportunity for it. This 5-minute did hold very nicely here. Same as this 5-minute. I basically like a run to this hourly by power hour. I'm gonna try to look for it. Have you looked at these Hydra macros? What's Hydra macros specifically? I use the macros that I use, which is only a very select few that I trade based off of. But you know, like this is a macro tracker, and I don't consider all these to be macros. Like these are basically the top of the hour for every hour. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 30 macros. I only use 950 to 1010, 1050 to 1110, and I also use 120 to 140. And this 315 to 345, it's very nice, but I typically don't trade lunch or power like that. If they're all macros, you don't have to use all of them. Just use the one that is in your system. Wow, we're delivering pretty well now. How would I draw this breaker though? We already see a nice sweep here. We have a closure above. Let's see the 15 minute. We don't get anything there. Yeah, so this is basically a 5-minute breaker now. I'll probably draw it like this. Had we got a closure above first and then come back down, this is the 5-minute that I would be more focused on, but we didn't get that. I'll just take this whole candle, the last down close candle or up close candle there. That's my whole breaker there. I don't think it wants to return back here though. But yeah, we're trying to come back up here. Just waiting for time to pass. Nothing to play too much here. I am still bearish on higher time frame, like lower time frame. We could already say it flipped. But the moment we get confirmation on the 5-minute, I'll be very bearish, because if you're looking for shorts, typically you want it to run back up to a good area to take that entry. I'm starting to build lower liquidity here too. Look at that. Large gap here. This is also a 5-minute breaker here. I need to keep track of this, so if we do deliver a setup, I'll be ready for it. Everyone can see why this is a breaker setup. We have the high swept, and we got closure underneath. So we purge both sides basically. But the only difference is we already got strong displacement, strong delivery down here. This should be the breaker. So I have my system ready basically. As long as I can see something actionable, I'm gonna take it. This could be the bullish breaker here too. I might just mark that just for reference. It's a large one. It's so large that you can't really take trades off of it. It's more for confirmation. Like, we can see low resistance liquidity here. If we get a false break, let's say we just keep on moving back and forth. Something I'll use here, we have low resistance liquidity. We can just take that out. And we'll just give a false attempt basically. Then we might deliver from a bullish breaker inside. This is kind of how I'll use a large breaker to my advantage, not for a trade, but just for confirmation for another setup. So we'll just go back and forth here. We'll take the liquidity. We'll look for a move up, but then it'll do a false sweep first. People think it's going to be short, even though the breaker's still holding the 1 minute. It's just too large of a breaker. And then we'll form that, displace through that previous high for that breaker. We'll take the entry, and then we'll shoot back to the highs. This is kind of like something I could be anticipating here too. It doesn't have to happen like this, but if it were to, we're working in if and then statements. Typically, when I'm trying to do this, I'm half right. Like we'll go for the sell, but we don't confirm the upside, and we just move lower, or we don't even move lower at all. We just keep on going up. That just means like what I thought here or expected here didn't work. Who cares? There's no false signal at least. We're gonna just watch to see if there's any reaction here. This is not confirmation yet because we already delivered the lows. Can you explain what a breaker is? If you know what an order block is, if you know what a fair value gap is, fair value gap, once it fails, is inversion. An order block, same thing. Once it fails, it's a breaker. Pumping. I don't really help newbies. If you don't even know what ICT is, it's gonna be hard for me to understand me. It's more for like intermediate to advanced people if you're trying to learn how I trade with only breakers. Because we're using that as our main focus now. But yeah, if you're new, it's gonna be definitely hard to tell. You have to, it's your path. Alright, there it is. We're tapping this 5-minute breaker here. This is just not confirmation yet because we delivered from low, like I said. But I'm just watching to see confirmation. And then if we get closure on this 50-minute, that means I'm looking for upside. That gives me confirmation for upside. So we're at a critical point here. Next 50-minute closure is in 13 minutes. We're kind of framing the trade throughout the whole session, and then once you get that set up, it might be a very great setup where you get it right. How's your day? No trades yet, really. We're just kind of waiting. 5-minute breaker on both NQES is shown here. 15-minute gap. I'm waiting for a closure if we're bullish. It's a waiting game here. And then we also have low liquidity inside this 1-minute breaker here. We'll just see if it wants to even tap it again before sending us. Seeing a reaction on this 5-minute right now. Let's see. Shit, I just closed off my menu music. Whoops. No more jams right now. Okay, so yeah, this is why I was expecting somewhat a reaction here. This is like kind of the pivotal point. Let's just see. We have somewhat of that low resistance coming up here. I kind of want to see this play out. It should be a little bit lower, actually. Something like this is what I'm going to anticipate. I just don't want to short early. Or long early as well. The moment this 1-minute flips, though, you have more confirmation to play the downside on the higher time frame based on my time frame alignment. So the edge is short right now because we didn't get a closure above yet. Look at that. We filled this perfectly, and we're sending us lower. Let's see if there's anything in the 30-second. No. Just move this aside. This might be a decent short though, because you're kind of anticipating us take out the liquidity and see if we can confirm if we can hold this breaker. So I retap back inside here. Would not be a bad entry. Which one's weaker? They're both kind of relative right now. I might just take that on ES just because it's 2-point stop if we get it. Yeah, we filled this 15-minute so nicely there. Now we're already retapping. As long as we don't retap inside this breaker, I'm gonna try to still take on ES first. Let's see if we get it. It'll just most likely be like somewhere like here. And I'll just put my stop like a 950. No closure down yet. Hopefully I get filled here if it does want to flip. Something like this basically is what I'm looking at. Let's do one just for today. I don't want to protect, I want to just protect myself. But we did take somewhat of liquidity here, but we still have more to go. I want to retap back and down here. We get it first. 15-minute closure in 6 minutes. And when we close above here, I'll be very cautious shorting. That's more of a flip. And I didn't want to retap to this inversion here. Give him one more attempt here, maybe. Just reacting from this 5 minute. If I can get a setup at 7, that'd be perfect. It would line with the 5 minute breaker too. Let me make sure I have everything copy traded correctly. Yeah, I do. I have like 12 accounts on right now. I have just some accounts that is still transitioning, so I can't trade them right now. Enter off this inversion. Assuming it's NQ, that's probably the clean one there. Just want to get us filled yet. I'm gonna leave it until we deliver back down to this breaker. Ah, shit. No entry. No entry. So, what we see here is 2 5 minute breakers. We're likely going to run back and forth. This was no confirmation to enter until we get a flip first. I'm just trying to think what my next objective is here. I'm framing my trade to basically see, like, kind of what I want to see happen is a run back down, and then we'll get a long setup to push back up to power. And I don't want to be on the wrong side based on the timing of this. Yeah, what's up, Lanto? Let me see if your voice is on. No, let me change it. Okay, try to talk again.
Yo.
Okay, I think you're good. Hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm good. I can hear myself.
You taking a trade there?
Cool. No, I didn't take any trades. Just watching.
It was pretty messy price action.
I mean, there was multiple times where I could take it a riskier take and
Yeah,
slam, but there was
riskier
no
take for
like
sure.
clear entry models. Yeah, no clear entry models for me. So honestly, I'm looking for a trade too personally, right now. So. I'm
gonna leave this on here. I might take the ES trade here. Short at 5107 and a quarter. Just somewhere in this vicinity. I kind of like here. This would 7.5 would be the reducing the 2-point risk here. So that'll be. I'll just do it like this. Is it buy stop? Yeah, it's buy stop. There we go. I'm just doing it for trading view purposes so you guys can see it. Oh, come on, dude. I missed the fill by a few ticks again.
Looks like we tapped a 5-minute Ferrari gap right to the midpoint.
Yeah, we did.
Consequent encroachment.
It's after the breaker again, though. Things get difficult, man, when I'm struggling to get filled. And I just know, like, if we got filled here, we would have got, like, 2 RR already. That could have been a trade itself, but the moment like there's just bouncing back and forth, maybe the third attempt is gonna take you out. There's a version entry there. Retap back inside. I was going for the 1 minute FEG there. Missed that. It went to 6.75. 3 ticks off on ES.
Curious to see if this sell sequence here will bring us back down to lows or if you buy right back up.
Even ENQ wouldn't got me filled though. That's the difficulty there too.
I want to be closer so y'all can hear me better. I raised my gain, so it should be louder.
Yeah, I think I hear you better at least. This is not inversion entry.
This could buy right back up.
Blabs. We're delivering from a 5 minute breaker.
Breaker.
If this was inversion entry, I would have got filled already. I'm still having a limit in. Yeah, if this doesn't get filled, this is what I'm kind of anticipating next. Just kind of rotating back down here and just confirming off of the 5 minute breaker down here on NQ, ES, and power R likely rotate back up. The 15 minute, yeah, we didn't get anything out of it. Damn. Whoop-de-doo. Missed it by a few ticks and about to hit the TP that I was going for, which is like, how is that? It's 3 RR exactly. Yeah, we briefly just tapped back inside the breaker. I was just going to look for a little bit more tap in. I'm just watching for additional entry here. Really slow moving price action. But yeah, we filled this 15 minute FEG on the ES and rejecting from the 5 minute. So either we close above and I was looking for longs only, or we fill it and reject from the 5 minute breaker. Now I'm hunting for shorts. That's the first confirmed entry, but I think we just got a little bit unlucky there. Could have probably got it from the inversion though, but we'll see.
I'm not gonna lie, I think we could flip back up because this doesn't look like to be the most aggressive type of sell. Unless we pick up now, but
we'll see if we get a breaker here.
We could maybe rebalance. Yeah, there's a 5 minute OB. We could maybe rebalance and higher again.
Yeah, what I've shown on the left side, we want this the trend line liquidity to be taken off, retap back inside this 1 minute breaker or the 5 minute breaker. They're both overlapping, and then deliver a 1 minute bullish setup. That way we could try it.
Selling pressure got to step up. I mean, we saw a nice rejection off where we did. Like, it made sense. But if we don't step up, we could buy back. I don't know. We'll see. There you go.
Yeah, that would have hit TP'd if I got filled, but missed by a few ticks. That's where we're gonna probably not take the trade anymore. But I think some of you guys said you guys have some entries in. I didn't get filled there. But framing the trade, that was a very clear short there. Looking at the 15 and the 5, and then we execute on the 1. And then if you look at the hourly is very bearish still, until we get a flip somewhere. But yeah, some
You just
setups you don't really get fills, and you can frame it like great setup. There's no entry on it. Got 35 points. Brabus said, nice.
wait, he's a killer, man. He's like
Oh, nice.
killer.
He probably joined when you came in then.
Yeah, I tagged the core. I said they could pop in, but we'll see.
Now we're kind of watching to see if we want to deliver a bullish setup now. If we can hold this area.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too as well.
Someone said, "Who is this 14-year-old child?" This 14-year-old's
Really?
making 5 figs a month, man. Come on, mid 5 figs at that.
Five. You said 5 figs. You're disrespecting me. No, I'm kidding.
Each month though. Is that somewhat
Yeah.
accurate? Right? You want me to say
Yeah.
6 figs or something? We're not.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I think they're just playing with you. They probably know you.
How does someone know my government in chat? What the? It's probably some
It, dude. You probably
members.
share it everywhere. Don't you
Yeah,
share it with your
it's probably some of
payout?
my.
They probably say your name.
Yeah. That's true. That's crazy. See, if you guys remember last stream, someone called me a 14-year-old too. That's crazy.
Does he really sound like he's 14-year-old?
I probably sound young as hell. People say I look and I sound way younger than I am.
Dude, oh, chat is saying, I don't know if they're joking or not, man. Yeah, so we're reacting for this 5-minute order block here, and then tapping this breaker on NQ. I would actually try to shoot for a 1-minute entry now for long side if this plays out. But the short side already delivered. I don't think this is valid for me anymore. The risk is not there anymore. But this is what I'm kind of watching now. I'm looking at NQ here. What I've showed here is basically this is what it would look like, and this is what we're kind of doing. When I just want to see this close above this. This is what like I'll anticipate close above up. That's why I tried that short here. Didn't fail me. But if we get close above here, we'll get the 1-minute breaker reacting from the 5-minute, and I'll try it there too. Let me just delete this now. That trade would have made me $300 on each count, and I've been done already. But no fill. Sometimes we get no fill. We'll just miss it by a few ticks. Yeah, I think some people say they were left as a breakaway gap. It did tap the inversion. I wasn't going for the inversion there. I was just going to see if I can get, since I was closer to the breaker. I typically don't enter on the very bottom of the breaker, but if I did, it would have worked. Yeah.
If we invalidate this order block, I expect lows. In my opinion. Definitely in a unique position though, because my higher time frame draw intraday is 668, but I just took a small long there. So we'll see. See what we do here. Saw like 5 points, and then you see that sell candle right back down.
Yeah. I mean, that's just why we need confirmation. So even like if I was
Yeah.
anticipating something like this, I need to close above and then retap back down, and I'll take that long like this. No confirmation, no setup. That's just our trading model.
Which is very nice and disciplined. Because you guys know whatever he takes a trade, you know it's a high conviction trade. He doesn't just slam thing and he doesn't force anything. It's really good. So you know when he alerts or when he takes with you guys, like you're getting the best Brian.
Yeah.
I use Arctic funding. That's what I use.
What the hell is
That's what
that?
profit to use. I'm kidding. There's a guy on Twitter who opened a prop firm, and it was like,
Oh.
you know what I'm talking about, and shit flopped.
Yeah. Wait, did it flop? Wait, is it? Oh, who is it? Is it Nikolai?
Look, yeah, look at his promotion, bro. Like if it's a real business model, like if he has a real business model behind it, you don't promote in that sense. It's crazy because there's people that are going to team up with them and make an actual prop firm, but people I know backed out last second and like would have been a bad look.
Yeah, that's why you only got trade the reputable firms, man. All right. Yeah.
Ooh.
Had we had that trade entry, would have been nicely on the short, but no fill. I'm just waiting for the next setup. Hopefully, we get next setup in 30 minutes here. But it's gonna be hard though. We need confirmation. I don't think we have any decent confirmation. Let's just see if this 5-minute breaker holds.
See, I wouldn't mind lows, but these 5-minute candles just don't look the most convincing.
That was a deep.
That's what bows do. That's what bows do arcs. There's a lot of people out there who market. They just buy a funded account that they just full port just so they can flex the gains. Be like, oh, I made $5,000. They hide the evaluation. They hide the account.
evaluation.
Yeah.
Brian's favorite saying is we need confirmation. Dude, we need confirmation. I'm not trying to take a trade just because of feelings.
Bro, I say that so much too. So much. Very fair.
I need more confirmation.
Brian needs confirmation off the confirmation.
But I will say, when I was like, the whole hour and a half I was streaming, there was only one trace up I wanted, and it was a short, just because I had confirmation already. We delivered from higher time frame, the intraday bias, and then we also flipped in low time frame. That's a triple confirmation for me. And then I look at the 5-minute, we reject out the 5-minute breaker. I look on the 15-minute, we fill the gap. That looks very clear for lower prices to me. Very, very clear.
See, this is the song I'm talking about. This is what I need to see. This price like this, we'll see 668 in no time.
And this is just, this whole short setup that I won on ES, it could have been NQ too. Like they were both the same entry model. I just kind of missed it. The inversion would hit, but it's just more so about framing the trade and everything worked there. So if it got filled, it would have been top tick entry. And with the very low risk, that was only a 2-point stop too, and I was going for 6 points minimum on ES. But yeah, we might go for 668 now. A little low here. And yeah, once again, I was also anticipating like we could just deliver from the 5-minute to 5-minute, and maybe this 5-minute hold on this breaker. If we had that 1-minute setup, that could have been somewhat confirmation for me to try to join the long side. We did not get that either. Why don't you go live in the morning? The morning is kind of ass right now with the news coming up. At least PM is something like I was able to get something out of it. I don't think I was able to get anything in the morning when I was watching.
Hey, Brian,
Hmm?
I think you should live trade every single second or every single session. That's what I think.
Every session,
I
London,
think you should
Asia,
be.
New York, AM, PM.
Yep.
I'm gonna even.
And
I'll be
if
on
you don't,
for
we why?
that hour future close to that from 5 6 p.m. I'll be on just to prepare.
Yep. Yeah.
Just to prepare.
Fuck sleep. Just pop an Addy. You're good.
But yeah, we're just chilling now. Not really willing to force any setups.
We should see 668. That should be taken.
I just want to see
See,
if there was any other setups I could have taken on the short side after we missed that fill. Like that's why I was looking. Like, is there additional setup I could go for? I don't think there was.
the only thing I see is that 5-minute rejection on NQ. That's it. 5-minute fair value. Yep. It's just tough, man. Price just wants to price this week, you know.
Tomorrow will be great. It would probably give some strong price action. This could be, it could be the downfall for many, and it could be amazing for others as long as you're on the right side and waiting for that
Oh,
setup.
yeah. It will be the downfall for a lot of option traders who trade SPX tomorrow. You bet on that.
Killed, yeah.
Oh my god, remember those days? Dude, I would slam like SPX, be up like 20 points, and then we would trace like 2 or 3 points, and I'd just be red. And I'm like, damn, the IV crush of hell.
Yeah, that's why, dude. That's why future is such a blessing, man. You don't have to worry about theta. You don't have to worry about all those Greeks. You don't have to
It's
worry about
insane.
anything. You're playing the charts. You're not playing off of news or the IVs and all that.
It's crazy because now that I'm in futures, like you think about it, when I would trade options, I'm not trading the chart. I'm trading a premium. That's what I'm trading.
Yeah.
That's what I'm buying. I'm not actually buying the chart. There'd be periods where I'd take like a 0 DTE and I'd hold for like 30 minutes. I'd be green, net positive off the chart, but I'd still be red on my position, which would be so annoying. Dude, I know people out there who like size in 5K on like 10-cent cons on SPY. I'm like, what are you doing? Why do that to yourself, you know? But I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm. There's some movements there. Let's just see if there's anything good for us.
I don't really trade Amazon, but I'll look at it. Does Amazon report earnings or something like that today
Yeah, I
or
think
no?
today after hours.
Ooh, Jeff Bezos shaking his boots. We have a daily gap, but the daily's ugly as hell. In terms of earning reports, just I wouldn't trade it. It's a pure gamble. Go
Yeah.
either way. You most likely will get IV crush too.
Wait, are you
That's
guys
more
talking about
probable
options or
than
are you talking about like evals and all that?
earnings reports on
Oh,
Amazon.
oh, oh. I think they might be asking
Yeah,
like
someone wanted
how you play it, like post, like how you do it.
off indices.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like in Asia and all
Also,
that.
question. Oh yeah, I said this before.
Mhm.
Whenever we have a big earnings report and we see a big move on indices, just look for the follow through during Asia. You see continuation. It's been
Continuation.
pretty. Yeah, it's been pretty successful in my opinion. I think last week there was two days where it happened. I think it was Meta, and then I forgot what the other one was. But there was 2 periods. First day we ripped, second day we dumped, and then Asia just saw continuation. We saw a new day opening gap fill, and then mass continuation. Just play that. If we see a massive move though, if we don't, if we see indices trade flat into close, do not do that. Right? You got to see a fluid move. What I mean by fluid is you got to see that final candle close in a very hard way. It can't wick at all. ETF big discount. ETF's a scam. Do not buy. Brian. I know Brian doesn't hate them. I despise ETF. I despise ETF.
There's better options out there right now. Like it's ETF has been my day one because they're the first firm I started like 2 years
They used to be
ago.
so good.
I
Yeah,
think
they used to be so
I don't
good.
remember if ETF was around before Apex or not. Um, but yeah, when you have Tops Up, when you have Apex, ETF is kind of like not hitting as well. Even My
You,
Fund of
you
Futures,
got you
their
gotta be
deals on
like,
My Fund of Futures is way better than ETF
yeah,
right now.
yep. And you gotta walk around eggshells on ETF. And
Yeah,
their account caps what, 3 accounts
yeah, there you
still?
go. Well, which
There
is
you go. So like,
dude. It's normal for every firm that does end of day drawdown. Apex is the only one that is 20 because that's trailing though. Um, yeah, but ETF is okay. Like I mean, if you want to diversify, go for it. But I don't really like how they are subjective with some of their rules. Like there's like some people get payout denials or not payout denials but payout delays. You need 15 trading days, which is probably the most out of all firms already. I don't think any firms has more than 15 trading days. That's like nearly a month of trading. There's only 20 trading days in a month,
yep,
and they want you to trade every single day. Like even like right now, like what if I don't want to trade today? Like I would have to just to get payouts. But for Apex, it's only
yeah,
10 days.
shitty firm.
And if you reduce your size, let's say like on a day that you don't think is good, they might be like, well, that's a scratch day, and I've seen that happen multiple times. So it's not the best from what I've seen lately.
That is how they screw you. I'm not against firms. People feel so entitled when they talk about firms and like, oh, they try to screw you.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it from their standpoint. It's a business model. The only way they make pure profit is from you losing, right? So you can't go against. You can't hate them for that.
Yeah,
But when you have ETF that maneuvers you and screws you like that, like
dude, because
there's
15 trade days is a lot already, and they want you to trade like another 10 just because they think you're like scratch days or something like that, or you're lowering your size because
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
bad
yeah.
day. Dude, now you're getting delayed for like 2 months now. It's kind of
Hmm.
crazy.
Hmm.
Um, I think
Terrible.
yeah, I think Alpine. Someone said Alpine got rejected from ETF too because he reduced his size. Someone said he made average $100, and then the last few days he only aimed for $20, which is like it's fine. Like if the volatility is not good, but they rejected him and they want him to trade more.
Yeah,
It's just very subjective.
it's
I don't
not
like
good.
that. I'd
Yeah,
rather like follow by the book. Like if you have 15 trading days and it's not clear cut, like you're just trading normally.
yeah. When you have, like Brian said, when you have top step in Apex, like
Yeah,
there's
there's
no
better
purpose
options
of
right
you being
now.
on ETF. Yeah, no purpose on you being on ETF besides you wanting to scale out and just keep on growing in terms of trading different firms.
I'll still
The
trade with them,
ETF.
but like they're my fourth pick right now. If I'm like being fully honest, like my pick would be probably Top Step first. I'm gonna put my Fund of Futures second because Apex is like the final boss for me. So like I'll put Apex third just because it depends on most people, but like for most people, Top Step would be number one for or a lot of people, and then my Fund
Yeah.
of Futures second, Apex third, just be the trailing drawdown. And it's difficult, and
Yep.
then ETF might be fourth right now with all their
Mm-hmm. I
with
agree.
all their shit.
I agree. I agree.
How'd you connect all your accounts? I have a video on that. It's a trade copper video. We're kind of bouncing from this 5-minute here. But I'm also a believer in, like, you know, if there's a firm, they have rules, as long as you just adhere to them, even though it's outrageous, it's still a good value because you're risking like $200, $300 and you're getting like $4,000 from it. So it's not going to stop me from trading with them or any other firms that has weird rules. Some people even complain about consistent rule. They're like, why do I have to do that? Why is there a payout cap? It's like, you don't have to trade with firms that have these things, even though like every firm has it, you know? Yes, like you said, some people are entitled. But yeah, some firms are also very pushy, or they are taking their words subjectively, which makes it like shady in a way.
People have the right to complain on ETF because I've seen traders get screwed. Like when I mean by screwed, is they maneuver you in different ways. In terms of like Top Step, or like Apex, when you see people complain about the payout policy there, like what better are you to get? You know, you can't really. People just like to, bro. There was one time where a guy asked me, he's like, "I'm brand new to prop firms. How do prop firms work?" I'm like, "Okay, there's an evaluation phase, then you get the funded account." He's like, "Why is there not a funded account immediately?" I'm like, "Bruh," and he got all mad and stuff. I'm like, you put it on there. Just look at them from their standpoint. They don't know what type of trader you are. You could be a complete novice. Why would they give you live capital to trade with when you haven't proved anything? You know. There is no issue with Apex.
Liability, yeah.
Apex is definitely people just need to wrap their head around how like a business works.
Apex would be so nice if they just hire more workers, man. Like Apex got so many customers now that like
same with Top Step.
Yeah, for both of them. Like you send a customer support ticket, it might take like 2 full days to even hear back.
What on Top Step or Apex? Because Apex I still haven't gotten back.
Oh yeah.
Apex, it's been like 2 weeks, no response.
That is how it is, man. But like, I mean, if it's serious, I think they take priority over like more serious tickets.
Yeah.
But it's still long though, and it wasn't like this before. But like after Forex kind of crashed and futures the top dog right now, or like gaining more traction, like there's more people on it.
Yeah. One thing I will say though is, how do they not prepare, knowing that firms were on the brink of shutting down? How do you not prepare?
They might be training for people though. They might be training people right now. I don't think they. It might take like.
It's been what? How long has it been? A month already? Man. A month and a half?
If we don't get like in the next 2 months, we don't get like better support, then we can say more. I think Top Step, at least they acknowledge that they have a lot of customers and they're working on growing their support base, which is good. They already said it's a problem, and they're working on it. But Apex, we need to see them step up. But I mean, they still pay out everyone. It might take longer. Like even for you, Lanzo, I think it took you like 2 weeks to get paid, but you got paid though. Yeah, it might take long, but
yeah. As soon as your accounts get approved on Apex, guys, like you're good. You're chilling. You have no concern. Same with Top Step. As soon as you get approved, like
dude, Top Step at least with payouts, it's so quick though. Like it's next day for me. For like
next
80%
day,
of my payout. Using
1 or 2 days max.
Yeah. I know that one time you had a big payout. I think you had like 30,000 payout from them. It took them ages for you to get the money, but you got it though. Yeah. Maybe it's because it's your one of your first payouts. But once you're on payroll with them, like they clear it so quick.
I did have to hit them up one time though, because they I had a live account payout for like almost 12K or a little over 12K, and it got approved, but it didn't hit the bank until, or it didn't hit the bank at all, and it was like 2-3 weeks already. So I contacted them and I'm like, yo, I got approved, but my payout's not in the bank yet. It's been 2-3 weeks. What's going on here? The guy tells me, sorry, I forgot what he said. He was like, something like, sorry about your inconvenience. We put your payout through transit, but we never clicked. Or let me find the screenshot. Let me read it. But they basically just fucked me. They held my money. Yeah, they approved it, but they didn't process it. They held my money inside like a storage almost.
Oh, okay.
For 3 weeks.
It might be just a
mistake when I should have hit that day. No, it was a mistake.
Yeah.
There's something about like clearance, and they never gave clearance on the payout fully.
I would just rather get a payout delayed based on like the bank and all that than rather than a payout rejection where I have to trade more because it's a
Yeah.
liability when you trade more. Even Alpine said that today I think he got killed today, just right before he got payout or he requested payout. They like trade more, and then what happens when you trade more when you don't want to trade more? You just want to get the money. Bad things can happen,
Yep.
and he got wiped a little bit today.
Bro, I know so many traders who are on the brink of payout and they just need that extra $200 a day and they can't get it. Why?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're not in the mental state to properly trade. They just want that
They
P&L,
just want it,
just
and
the security.
they could be 10,000 profits. I think someone showed that they were like 10,000 profits. He just need one more $200 days, and he ended up blowing that count in 3 days basically. It's just like 3,000 loss, 3,000 loss, 3,000 loss.
Yeah, that's tilt as fuck. Crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back.
And you got someone like Tanya making 30K in one day off Top Step. So easy to go on tilt and trading, man. I mean, you guys are in here watching. This is why I commend Brian. I know, like, he's very patient on stream, but that's the whole point, right? He is very disciplined, which is what you need. How he trades is how you should strive to trade, because you rarely ever see him go on tilt, ever, because of how patient he is. And that's like the key important factor. You tilted last Monday. I mean, yeah, bro, it happens. It even happens to me too, still. But it's all about recognizing, right? You got to grow. For me, what's really helped me sustain like bigger payouts or sustain like profitability long term is minimizing my tilts, right? So not just losers but tilts, because you guys have to always remember, whenever you go on tilt, it always starts from one thought, right? That one thought leads into a trade. That trade leads into multiple trades where you revenge trade and so on. You got to be patient and minimize, right? So that's probably the most important thing to do for your trading. And I think I've just done a good job of that. There's a book called, or what's the book called? Like Best Loser or something like that. If you truly learn how to be the best loser, like, you win long term, in my opinion. This is what trading is solely long term. If you're in here to make a quick bag, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. First year of my trading career, I literally lost my whole bank account. I've said this before. I lost every dollar I had to my name almost, and that's how it is for most people. Why? Because trading is something you don't learn overnight. You don't even learn it. You don't learn how to trade properly ever. You never master trading. What's important though is you just continue to progress and progress and progress.
Yeah.
So
Once you get good habits,
you'll never
you'll build
master
back
this.
up. Especially with prop firms being
Yep.
accessible to everyone now. Like if you lost $10,000, let's say, like that's all your money, you can build that back up if you over time just get one good funded account and then just slowly get like $1,000 payout, $1,000 payout. Then fast forward 2 years, you're gonna be up as long as you're trading it properly.
That's why you see me and Brian still on props, right? Because like obviously we have more capital now. We could slam a live account.
We could do live
But we're-
anytime.
Yeah, but we risk a couple $100, maybe a couple thousand max to make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100K. So why not capitalize on that,
Yeah.
And just copy trading is definitely a thing of beauty. Copy trading, if there was no copy trading, I would not be on firms, to be completely honest.
Just trade individually.
But copy
it'd be
trading
so
helps
helpful,
'cause-
man.
Yeah, 20 different, say you have 20 accounts on Apex, 20 different trades in a day, that's impossible almost. But copy trading, one good setup a day. For example, on Apex, you do $200 a day on average off your PAs, and you say you do 20 accounts. That's 4K a day.
That's
Okay, but
crazy.
I'm saying for
Yeah.
people in terms of with bigger capital, you do $200 a day per. That's 4K a day, right? Off a $200 trade. And for me personally, whenever I copy trade, it never feels like I'm trading multiple accounts. It always feels like I'm trading one. That could be a mental thing, but I never get pressured and never think about trading so many accounts. It just
Yeah.
feels like one. So
Because
$200 turns into 4K pretty much.
it just allows you to leverage in a more safe way because it's like we're talking about prop firms. You have $2,500 drawdown. You risk $200 per trade. Let's say that's you have like 11, 12 trades. But like if you do that for your live account, and you have a 100K account. You're not risking 10% per trade. You're probably risking 1%.
Yep.
But 10% and prop firm is more than enough reasonable.
Hey, the more accounts, the more.
People do like fucking people do like 40% risk sometimes with firms, man. Like if they have a a $4,500 account, they were worth like $2,000 per trade, or those size like crazy
Yep.
too. So if you're like,
Yep.
if you can just really adapt well with prop firms and not fall into the bad habits and the negative sides of it, like trading with size that you shouldn't be having, because they allow you to trade like 10 minis on a 50K account with 2K drawdown, you'll get destroyed right there in like one trade, just doing like more than
It's literally just trading. Yeah, just trading for P&L. Live account or prop firm, just stop trading for P&L. Like, obviously we get into the industry to make money. That's the whole goal. But you should view trading as trading. You shouldn't view trading as a money scheme or something you want to make money off of. Wow, we're dumping hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, just when you trade, solely trade off the chart. Don't trade with the intent of making a certain amount of money. As soon as that happens, you're not taking a chart off or a trade off the chart. So, yeah. Anyways, we're obviously 668 here.
Yeah, 668 here, dude. We almost had short at the top of the run there. That is a little frustrating, but there it is. And I think we're also, we haven't took a loss on stream. We're in a 5-win streak right now, and like there's multiple days where I haven't been able to take a trade. Like today might be a day where I can't get a trade in because I had a trade opportunity. I missed the fill, and I kind of average like one setup every 2 hours basically. So once I missed that, I'm just trying to look for a second one.
That Bravious guy in your chat right now, he just made 10K off that dope.
On funded or on what?
Nice, yeah, funded. Yeah. He has 3 counts. I believe it's Top Step. He made 3 counts, 5K per. Beautiful.
Really held to that draw liquidity. How many minis do you have? Like 2, 3? Maybe 3. Let me see. Or maybe just 2. I don't know where holding it.
Yeah, I'm not sure when. I think maybe 3, and he just trimmed.
Oh, yeah,
but still, regardless, it's really good. Wait, we set an equal low off 668. Did we? Did we sweep by the tick?
Go for it.
Yeah, I'd see. I'm not gonna lie, that's even more bearish. That's.
They might save that.
We're probably gonna impulse that's low. Yeah. I think if we come back down, we're impulsing that hard.
Damn.
When you get equal lows that wide open off a low like that, as soon as we come back down, we're impulsing the hell out of this.
Pretty good job, guys. But I haven't took a loss on stream in a while. 5 wins so far. Where like, let's say even those each trade, I just make like the lowest amount, like $100 per trade. If I'm winning 5 times, that's already $500 per trade. I copied 12 of them, and I kind of range. It could be $100, it could be 300, it could be 500 when I win.
Brian, you ready for the impulse?
Let's see.
We're just gonna burp right back down through that low.
Yeah, do not get in FOMO, guys. You might. Yeah, that's where people will get killed there too.
I'm not even kidding. Strive to trade how Brian trades. You just heard him. He hasn't taken a loss in a while. Why? Because he's been patient and he's just executed when it's there.
Yeah.
Even if, look, for example, today you didn't have an entry, but it was a good read. Like, it wasn't a bad read. It went your way. So at minimum, what chat's doing is they're tape reading with you and they're learning, right? So, like, there's always upside in that. So you've had a good read. This is a good read.
I'm just looking for A+ setups basically, and like that setup was A+. I just needed that entry, and I missed. They both missed it on NQ and ES. Just by like NQ, like it was like 5 points. ES was like 3 ticks. Had I got that filled, we'll be jumping, no drawdown on it. Very tight stop on both. Yeah, we might get that.
Waiting for the impulse
here.
Yeah,
we're consolidating right above it, and it's gonna just.
Yeah, there's just no way we leave that low wide open like that. If we do come back down and touch it again, like, I expect a big candle.
Good read today though, at least.
Mm.
I was open for a long or short when I was live because we're like near the lows, and then if I wanted a short, I want to see it retrace back up for a short entry, and if we don't get violation of the higher time frame, I'll play the short, which we basically got, and then I could have longed if there was a long setup. There was no long setup for me. Let's see how many likes we got. We might run the giveaway soon here. 119. If we get 150 likes, we'll run the giveaway.
You be doing giveaways every fucking stream. Holy shit.
Yeah, 5 minimum basically each week. Sometimes we do 2. So that's why it ranges like 5 to 10 giveaways each week. No impulse. Look at that. If someone FOMO short, they could have got. Imagine that's the low.
Yeah, no.
That's why I just hate. Do you want to kill feelings of?
I don't think FOMO? It's. Yeah, definitely don't FOMO down here. I do think we see lower though. Unless we see full reversal off low, I just don't see these equal lows not getting ran through. Especially with the state of delivery right now and the way we sort of sold off into the low.
If you were to FOMO, like, what would you even do? Like, see short here and then you try TP like 5 points or something. Try to get.
Yeah, no, I'm reading.
No, I'm just saying, like, for people who was saying FOMO, like, what would you think? Like, it's gonna just smash down for like another 30 points or something?
Oh, yeah, I would assume we'd see a big that 250 candle, something like that through that low is what I want to see. Just we might get it off the hourly change, 3 p.m.
Could have shorted 688, or could just rip through it. Yeah, I don't think there's.
Could have, would have, should have. Right?
At least Apex though, you have 2 scratch days, which I'm probably gonna use for today just to get the payout.
10 minis for 10 points, $200? No, I don't think that. I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, no, he's talking about like 1 mini for 10 points, $200 per account, so it'd be $2,000 totals. Just
okay.
1 mini for 10 accounts.
Yeah, that's valid. Look at trades by Matt. If you guys want a good example, trades by Matt is a great example for how you should treat a prop firm account, especially more so Apex full accounts.
How many trades does he take a day? Or like I guess
he usually shoots for 1.
Just 1 trade? Oh, that's the same thing I do then.
Yeah, he improvs a lot. He just shoots for a good. He's very realistic with his take profit. He typically nets like 10-15 points off that take too as well. But it's very realistic. Like that's how when you have his approach, that's how you're able to trade every day, because your approach is okay. I'm gonna sit in here I'm gonna sit on these charts all day if I need to, and I'll just wait for that 10-15 point trade to come to me, and he executes.
Yeah, 158. What are you? Let me see. 158. Is this it? Are you talking about NQ, Julian? But I'm reading your question. You're like asking if it's all the down close candle, or I have content on that or material on that. It's just based on how the setup is. You can use the down close candle, you can use consecutive candles, or you can use the unique candle. You can find that on my highlights on Twitter. $200, $400 a day times 20 accounts. That is killer. But if we run the low and power hour comes, I could really see us coming back up though. Just like get in good, move back up. Might be going for something like that. Look at the 4 hour. Yeah, we still need to run that low first.
Is that
Is that
hourly
hourly
change?
change?
Whoa,
Whoa,
echo.
echo.
Hell.
Yo, what is that? Did you do something or did I?
There's someone. No, there's
Sorry,
someone else in
that was
here.
me.
Very good. Let's go. Let's go.
Watch this run all the way back up from Amazon earning today.
Oh yeah, Amazon 4 p.m. today.
Yo, we're hitting that daily order block again. Let's see.
Are you into cars, Brian? I'm not really the big fan of cars. I'll probably like electric cars or something, but like unless you're talking about like exotic or muscle cars, those type things, I'm not really the biggest fan of them. Look at that. Leave those equal lows.
Hourly change of hell. I'm still
Bottom.
bearish.
No, they might save those lows for later, Lanto. They always want
For
to
JPOW?
FMC or even earnings. Let's say Amazon tank, they'll sweep that real quick.
I mean, that's true. I mean, we'll see.
That's where like if you're trying to like go for the equal lows and try to short like 670 for a quick few points, you got bottom ticked.
Yeah, if we shoot over 721, I'll maybe flip intraday, but I can't imagine us selling like that and then seeing those lows get put in as an equal low. Father on the room. What does that mean?
Oh, he's talking about Dono probably. Dono caveman. Dono is much older than us.
I'm not that old. What the fuck?
Well,
How old are you?
Oh, how old are you then?
29.
Okay, you're not.
You're not-
Well,
yeah, you're not
you have a child and stuff. Me and Lanto are still in our youthful age. But like
I'm 14,
even
so
by the
I can't
voice,
have a
yeah,
child.
even by the voice,
Yeah, Lanto's 14.
it's the Canadian in you too who don't know.
Yeah, the cold air makes our voices deeper.
That is probably true.
If you guys saw how I looked, like, you would not think like I sound like this. That's the crazy part. I always get that.
Lanto mixed.
I probably sound
body,
like a
man. Is a mismatch of his body.
dude. Bro, I literally posted in Brian's court. You guys would. It's weird.
It's 3 p.m. See if we get anything. I think power we could really push though. Push back up.
I sound a little different on Discord. Is my voice higher pitched on here? Push.
Dude, it sounds like you just had your apple juice ready to go to lunch break or something. Nah, that sounds normal. I think I'm just messing with you.
I want to see if we.
Let's see what this 5-minute closure.
I think we took out a lot of sell side already.
Yeah, I did.
Like, I'm interested only upside now.
Yeah, it'd be much easier for that low to be taken too, but we don't really need it for me either. I just want to see her run back up now and see if I can jump in for the ride if it's confirmation somewhere.
It's got to use YM for confluence. It's been working pretty well.
How's YM been doing?
See, Julian, you're out of pocket now. Oh God, you're being too much, bro. Look what Julian just said.
Careful, Julian. Lanto has mod powers, you know.
Yeah, I'm a Discord mod. That's what I strive to be. That's my goal, you know.
He's talking about the
In life.
YouTube. I think I gave you mod status too, so you can like time people out or ban people from the stream.
I'm gonna ban you.
He's like, "What you
No,
said?"
I know you're playing.
Let's just see if I can get a trade over the next like 15 minutes though. I don't think I'm gonna try to stream till power hour or till close. But yeah, well, let's just run a poll and see like how many people are green or red today. Like, we have also 129 likes there too. 115 we'll do the giveaway. Let's see. Let's turn the poll first. Today was a difficult day though.
Yeah, AM session this morning was pretty good.
You think so? Well, like, it depends. Like, if it's like, I think early was pretty bad because it's just going back and forth. But
I didn't like it personally.
Or after like 8:30, data lows got taken out and then just ran back up to the highs.
we get this Wyman close. We got this Wyman close here. Let's see if we can deliver off this breaker. I'm looking like something like this.
You're looking long, Brian? Or
Not yet. I think I need a move
yeah, I just
higher first.
hmm
We just can't close below 687.
Let's see the poll. Majority of people are green right now, surprisingly. 42%. That's a pretty good number.
On live or evals?
I don't know. There's any. Like, I guess there's. I mean, if you're like green on eval and red on funded, I'm sure people are gonna put red total. Like, we're talking about green or red. Which one is more priority? But if they're only trading eval, if you're green on it, that's good still.
Asia's really slowed down recently. Last night Asia was brutal.
We might get
Past couple sessions though.
Might get good
Past
ones
couple
today.
sessions, yeah. Past couple sessions, I feel like 10 to like 1 a.m. has been decent.
This is a very tight range here.
It'd be nice if today was the low of the week.
Low of the week? It really depends. Like, it could. We have FOC, we have earnings, we have non-farm payroll. Who knows is gonna go? I think though, like, May is coming, and isn't May very seasonal bearish, where everyone's just getting rid of their position. Just
It's
going
just
based on
saying
that.
sell in May and walk away.
Yeah.
But who knows? It could be different this time.
Could be high of the week, or I don't know. Just depending on what Jay Powell would want to say tomorrow. Or you might make a fake out. It's gonna be volatile time this week, which is good. Volatility is good for us.
I expect Thursday and Friday to be good. That's probably when I'll be more aggressive.
Yeah. Today's the last monthly candle. Let me just see the monthly candle, what it looks like.
Pretty bad.
How was your guys' month though? How'd you guys do overall this month? It's
The month is bearish. Wow, yeah, April. We opened up pretty high up there, and we moved down nearly 1,000 points.
April for the most part was really good. Just the PM session has just been atrocious.
Well, ES filled that daily FG so cleanly there. I think everyone was looking for NQ to pop back in there too, but we didn't do that. We were off by like 30
Yeah, that was
points.
my draw. I still think that's my draw for this week. We'll see though. We might just see Amazon report and just, rip like 400 points. Indices just rip.
Asia High is still intact too, so there's a good chance it could go up there.
Yeah.
I need to see these equal lows get ran through first.
Bro, they're gonna bait you, man. You're gonna miss some setups because of it.
That's what they might do.
No,
They might just take out those equal lows first and then just run it up turbo.
Yeah, this on the 15-minute, I can't really give a good read here unless we get a closure above first. Things get very clear above there. It's just way too premature.
If anyone's bored, just look at the 1 second, 5 second chart. Then it'll get you back into focus in the 1 minute.
all this buying pressure, I still think this is short term. I still think we see lower. It could just be me, but
You gotta do what Rich said to us, man. Rich said to us in a private chat, he said, short, what did he say? He said, put the house on short, trust me. And he said that just like 10 minutes before Microsoft earnings. And then we just had the biggest pump all week.
Rich is funny. Rich is funny as fuck.
He told us that in a group chat that me, Lanto, and Desi, and him were in. He said, put the house on short. He probably had a technical analysis somewhere.
If I saw that in time, I probably would have trolled him. I would have been like, oh shit, I blew my account because of you.
But to say that, like, right before, like 10 minutes later, to see like the biggest bull push ever, like all month, 300 points basically.
No, there's nothing worse that's happened to me. There's nothing worse where you're ultra confident in something and it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
That's like the worst.
I was like, dude, do you know there's ER after hours? He's like, I don't care. I have my technical analysis. And then Microsoft and Google Google I think was the one that beat heavy. They were the one who performed well and then introduced dividends, I think, too. Okay, Microsoft just gave back all the earnings and that pumped up right away. We're already lower. We might get a short setup coming up here. And we're kind of struggling.
It is a discount, that range.
If we don't get closure above, I'm gonna flip it. Let's see. We have the BPR on 5-minute here though. Not sure. Many attempts to move up is failing. I just need to see a nice strong down displacement down if we want to take this short entry. We might get this something coming here though.
Brian, you've had plays like that though, where you're like put the house on it and it's actually played out nicely.
Yeah, that was like, that was years ago. That's not I don't think the last time I did that was like, I don't know. When
Any OG Brian followers, if you guys remember him on his TOS days?
Yeah, it was on Twitter. I was like, put the house on short now. I try to call top and bottom, and it would actually play out, and I'll hold through it. But prop firm really molded me to more of a in and out trader, and just secure the profits, get paid, who cares what happens? Just like we can have the volatile price action all week. I just need to get a snapshot, like a 5-10 minute
Literally,
snapshot of it.
that's the best way too, in my opinion. I
Yeah.
think scalping's the best thing.
Like you don't have to be right with the whole move. You just gotta be right for that 5 minutes that you're in it.
Yep.
That's all you need really.
Yep.
And once you develop a model to really trade something like that, you just gotta wait for that one step to keep on occurring. And if it doesn't occur, like you either
You just don't trade.
don't trade or like you just wait for it. Like you also set price alerts. I think some people have good habits doing that, like where they just once they like if we're just bouncing around chopping, you just wait for that to leave the chop first, and then you'll start looking at charts again,
Mm-hmm.
and then you come back to it. Oh, 315 candle.
I used Dave's technique here
What's the technique?
of that 228 to 240 p.m. candle.
228.
The range from that, the midpoint of that range.
Oh, like the 50% of it, I think.
Yeah,
Is
it
it
worked
what we
really
landed?
well. Lined up with a swing high too there, so
Oh
kind of
wow.
worked out pretty well.
We got something more though. If we buy back up here, it's could be
Damn.
bullish. We gotta see aggressive selling. We filled that 5-minute fair value up and just flipped on NQ.
That was a quick candle too, but yeah, we're gonna be open for shorts now.
I just want to see those equal lows get smashed.
That inverted fair value gap is re-inverted again.
Ooh.
So we from the top of the range we dumped into the -2 standard deviation, and then we retraced back into the -1 standard deviation. So there's a good chance we're going to continue down. Possibly we might see 636.
Yeah, I was looking for like once we got the confirmation already, it really just plummeted, and I don't know if I can get an entry off of this. Tough day for traders who was just waiting for retracements, basically.
All right, 253 order block. That's the last line of defense.
Price might just wait until Agos, then Agos might just run through this low. We still got a ton of time. Give me that impulse.
If anyone FOMO'd to try to get those equal lows real quick, bro, they got rents like 50 points. They probably got stopped out, and now might get the delivery here.
No, just
Yeah,
get things in discount,
Stocks
guys.
101, Del FOMO. Stocks
Just
101.
wait for a discount. You don't go to the store and buy things full price. You wait for a discount.
You sound like Brian. This guy makes like $200K a month, and he waited like 3 months for like a $30 discount on Amazon to buy a new headset. Shit was crazy.
Well,
You know?
I'm kind of doing the same thing coming up. Like I want to revamp my office. I'm gonna probably spend a few thousand on it. I'm waiting for a holiday or something. Bro, standing desks. Some of them recommend me. It's like $1,300 to $1,400. That's kind of expensive. But I guess it's worth it because a lot of people have good feedback with it.
Just run these lows. You know you want to. Yes, take it its time, or NQ take it its time.
Yeah, looks like it does want to run these lows. Would love to get that entry short if it gave us to us.
I'm waiting for the impulse. Just floating off these lows.
What are you guys talking about owning? You guys are talking about mortgage rates and owning a house? We're trying to trade here.
Yeah, I'm too broke for that, you know?
Why try to buy a house when you can just squat in a house and get ownership there?
It's fine.
Why not just save money for a house? Save money to full port your account, you know? Screw it.
I'll just get a mortgage and fund your account that way.
Yep. Just get a fat loan from a bank and just full port.
Just seeing the squatter news is that's just so crazy, man. I'm glad Florida really saw through this bullshit, and like they're like, if something happens, you can like take action for yourself. But other states, they're like, you have to wait for the police, you have to settle in court, you have to do all these type of things when it's clear they broke into your house. Have you guys seen that? Like, I think a lot of it happened in New York, where there'd be like some people just break in someone's house. They just claim they just sit there for like 30 days or whatever it is, and then they have rights to that house now.
It's happening a lot
That's
at the
crazy.
border and near Texas. Like it's happening a lot in the small towns near the border. Like an army of those people are coming in.
Yeah, and you can't even blame the police either. Like they can't do anything. It's against the job. It's the bill and the lawmakers in that state or city who has control over that.
Really, man. All right. Break through the 2.5 and then it's gonna flush.
This is what happens. You put a stop limit right here. You put a TP right here. That is 1 full point. Look at that.
You're wild.
Yeah, wait,
Market
no,
flush
1.25 went. Boom, failed.
Just
Look
market short. There you go.
Auto filled. Florida allows you to. I think you can like. I think Florida you can actually just shoot them, or if they're trespasser, you don't have to, because they have guns and all that. But you don't have to like wait for police to handle it. They're more qualified or seen as trespassers than squatters.
At least you have a way to defend yourself in the States. Here in Canada, if someone's trying to steal your car, like nothing can be done. And they're telling people to put their keys outside the house.
Chat to be impulse or I don't know.
This is barely impulse here.
Into that low? That's a pretty big candle into that low.
Oh, you're talking about into the low? Or I thought you meant like through the low.
Yeah, I think we can still see lower, but that was a good candle.
Might get it here.
I think we tap into 2.5 again and just straight flush.
Let's just run the giveaway right now here.
Was that an SMT forming? Oh.
One where YM?
No, ES and Q.
I think they both took low. They both took low day. Dude, if we inverse this 1 minute, that might be the flip there.
That's like an all-in long right there.
On the 1 minute. Inversion.
If this inverts with a market structure break at 687, so that's an all-in move right there. So much buy side to take out.
Yeah.
like insane amount of buy side.
I might just try with 1 mini if it does that. Okay, we'll do the giveaway, guys. Just type it one time. We're disqualified. Pretty hard cut rule there. I'll try to put it. Yeah, I'll put it down here. Giveaway, like stream, type your username one time.
If I win, it's rigged.
Let me just look at 5 minutes. I might take something here. Oh, shit.
Oh, BPR format too.
50-minute close in 5 minutes. Okay. We'll see if we can get a lower entry somewhere. I'm fine with taking 1 mini on it.
I'm probably gonna call it, to be honest. Those got ran through, so I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
show off. But good luck to everybody. Nice meeting you, Dono. I'm gonna catch you, Brian.
Yeah, see you, man.
Yeah.
You as
Stay
well.
safe, y'all. Peace out, bro.
Take care.
Okay. We are about to get closure on NQ. I want to see validation on the 15 here.
You gonna stick around for PR?
No, like if I don't get the setup in the next 10 minutes here, well, I'm just gonna run the giveaway and then we'll close it. I want both to close above and then even likely create that breaker. So this is what I'll likely go for. And if I get this entry, maybe my stop will just be under this FEG low.
I guess today's the last day for the 1 day pass.
Oh, it is, guys. Yeah.
Let's gamble it along on
Which
Amazon,
reminds
guys.
me, I gotta buy some a little bit more. I was gonna. That's what it. I think it ends at 5 p.m. Not even midnight.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see. It ends in an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh shit. Well,
I'm. There could be a chance they do 90% though, but I'm not betting on it. I'm gonna probably load up, and then if they do 90%, that's where I'll add more. But yeah, 80% is the new 90 for them right now. They're more likely to run 71% next promo for a while. They ran 80% the whole week, which is good. Yeah, a lot of people like 80% plus 1 day pass.
I'm liking this here.
You like it for longs on NQ or ES?
For NQ, because there's an SMT for that format 2:50 p.m.
250. I don't know if I see the SMT that you're looking at because we had a lower low for both NQ and ES.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the YM.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking earlier. I was like, "Do you mean YM?"
Yeah, sorry, I got this mixed up.
All right, we might get this trade going here though. Let me just see
Yeah.
if I can do it.
There she goes.
Let's see this close first.
But the YM is still weak though here. I don't know. Because we sort of do have like a unicorn setup here with that
Yeah.
3:20 p.m. breaker.
Let me see this close up first. We got closure. Want to see ES get ran above here too. I don't really trade this close to close, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Hopefully I don't get killed.
Believe in yourself.
But who knows, man? Like it might be no entry again. This is what I've been looking for here. Retrace back down. I'll jump in for it.
Floppy is looking 3 drive also forming.
Oh yeah.
starting from 2:28 p.m.
Let me see if I can do the giveaway first, or pick the giveaway winner so I can focus. Okay, let me see. Give it another minute and then we'll pick. Okay. Giveaway winner today is Omar Alkatib. Alkatib. Okay, oh, he's here already. Yeah, Omar, just take a screenshot of your YouTube profile and then DM me on Discord. Congrats to Omar. Let me see if I can focus on the trade now. We didn't get confirmation on YM yet. Yeah, look at this 5 minute. We can also get a move back up here. So even with the miss on the 1 minute, we can also get on the 5. We're still waiting for a move on ES2.
Crypto's getting killed today.
How's Dixie doing? Dixie's just moving higher and higher. See this inversion hold first.
I guess the market's waiting for Amazon.
Just moving. Let's see the 5 minute here.
Oh, sucks. I didn't get filled for this.
I'm waiting right now too. So we have some relative equal highs. That's 04 as well and Q. Let's see the 5 minute here. I want this confirmation. I can't. You guys hear the stomach there? That just means like I'm supposed to be done already. You're streaming PM tomorrow. I'm most likely streaming PM tomorrow.
Are you just focusing on AM offline?
Yeah, on Discord. Oh, well, it's because FMC is going to be focused on PM
Oh,
price
right.
action.
Yeah, that's true. That's gonna be fun.
Here's this 5 minute here. Equal highs are still open to grab. We're really pushing though. Might get something at ES here. I'm starting to like a little bit of the risk on ES more than anything. Let me just see what the risk would be like to target. We could just put at this low. This might be the best type of run we get here. Next to the other's order block here. I would do it like, yeah, 2-point stop's fine. Unless we get the 5 minute. If we get the 5 minute, I'm going to flip my entry. My entry is going to be revolver on 94s instead.
You want to suppress your hunger, drink sparkling water.
I'm going to try one here. 92.5. Just put stop at 90.5. See if it fills me. This would be like 101 right here already. 1.5. I really dislike trading the last 30 minutes, but I'm gonna see if it. This could be the quickest stop out. Like you'll see though, based on how price action could be moving. All right, let's see here. We're trying to play this breaker here and go for this high above here. Stop 2 points right at that version low. I'll just put my sell just this high for now. I'll move it if I think it moves higher. Let's see, just we pierce through this high. Look at the 5 minute though. We could still move higher for this 5 minute. This is what I'm looking at.
Just watch out for NQ though. That
Yeah,
fair value gap.
lots of relative highs just stuck above here. Let's see, just get smash above. Just kind of floating back to entry here. I don't want to see that. And he's already pushing down. This could be an easy stop out. Yeah, stop out $100. I'll be okay with that. 2 point stop. It gave a quick like fucking like 1.5 point, I think. And I just want to see that high taken first. Yeah, just 1.5 points, which is nearly the 1-to-1 already. That's the best way I can protect myself. Well, we're that close to the relative highs. This saved me from getting wiped here though for double risk.
We're at that breaker on NQ now.
Yeah, we are in that. See if this holds.
This is like the last shot. If this fails, then
It is.
time to bounce.
That's why I was waiting for confirmation of the 5 minute first. We have these relative highs. Maybe we could have played that better there. At this point, we could look for inversion type trade now. Same thing, basically. Oh, that 1 minute. We did tap in that breaker, man. Still want these highs to be tagged here. I am just gonna. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's price up to like price imbalance and that fair value gap.
The 5 minute is pretty critical here, though. I need to see it flip. So volatile. I'm glad I'm trying to do tight stops. Still holding this breaker on in Q here. ES not looking so hot.
Main part of the breaker. This should has to hold here. Otherwise, it's a bad.
Well, you have a slight SMT. This order block is holding. ES still. Inverter still holding. Breaker with no closure under yet. Just waiting here. Do buy stop limit and just gonna sit on it. Let me just move it around. Oh, did I do that right? I have no idea. Let me just do it on my Ninja Trader. I might go for one attempt, but it's gonna be very tight. Let me just see if I can set it up right. There it is.
Now or never. I'm in along at 686 for NQ.
680s. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna push, man. Let me see if I can get something out here. Yes, everything's still holding here. It's good. Need to wait here.
I don't want price to close below 688 though. I'll bail if that happens.
That looks like ES pushing here.
Alright, yes. Let's go.
I didn't get closure above yet. This is starting to look good for a push here though. Hopefully we will get something good here though. See if we can drop back down to 9.2s here. Alright, let's see. Gonna give it some time. Quite the equal highs above everywhere right now. $92 tap back in.
Choppy.
I'm just gonna try to see if I can move if I want to join in. Oh shit. That pinned me. Hopefully it doesn't. I was looking for longs down there, but
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out of break even. Not trusting this just yet.
yeah, that. I should really just get out too. I didn't want to get in yet, but now it's only 1 minute right now. I really just need to close the screen though. I'm trying to force it too much. I'm gonna try put breaker to stop if it moves up here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't. I meant to put a limit down here and just move it if I wanted to get in with confirmation, and it just started spiking down on me. So I definitely did not want to get in yet. But it's still holding right now a little bit, but it's not fun. Not fun to be flustered. And trading the last 15 minutes now. Definitely not fun for that.
Fuckery starts at 350.
Here, I'm just trying to get it for a few ticks here. I should get rid of it. Yeah, you're right. I could just close it, man. I think when something happens and I don't mean to do it, I get like a little flustered there. Oh wait, no, I did not. Shit. Did you see what that happened? I got filled twice now. I did the wrong thing. I'm just gonna get rid of it there. And the flipping is also a concern, but it's not a big concern. It's more like I didn't mean to do it, right? All right, whatever. Oh shit. Let me just close out all my orders before I mess up my copier. I had a stop limit. I didn't realize up here. I meant to just sell it at like the same price, and I got filled again. Yeah, I mean that even if it wins, I'm not gonna be mad. Whatever. Shit just happens when if I don't have a plan. That's what happens. If I'm just entering based on feelings or a mistake, I don't really handle that as well as I like to.
You get lucky once, but then the next time you get burnt really hard.
But yeah, I really just closed it for like a tick profit. Or not even tick profit. This was break even. This one was 2 ticks.
Fees paid at least.
You got a video. They complain for flipping. Just show this. Dude, if this is ETF, they'll be like, you're flipping, man. I'm like, dude, that's a mistake. This is a real trade. This is a mistake. But the breaker is holding, though. I think we have lots of relative equal highs. I just don't know why we're just kind of hovering down. Like, we should have made the move already. And if you want confirmation, yeah. If you want for confirmation, though, you would want to get this 15-minute close and then run that. I don't want to get lucky based on this, though. Like, this is luckier if I didn't mean to click this entry and just hold for it. But yeah, we had just have so many equal highs.
Me out too.
Equal highs on ES, equal highs on NQ, equal highs on YM, and then we also made that breaker already. So as long as this hold, we do have lows here on NQ2. Dude, we might as well just sit through this for another 10 minutes and get this. Watch this Amazon play.
Why don't you do your NFP trickery?
The stop orders?
Yeah.
Not on ER. I don't have good success on ERs. I'd rather do it on. Look at that, it's pumping now. I mean,
that sucks.
Yeah, like if I didn't get filled there, I'll probably just waited for confirmation. I'll probably jump in somewhere, but now I'm not even confident anymore because I'm like, it's hurting me mentally. Let me see if I have any evals to already have set. This would have been my TP there, at least.
That sucks.
It does suck, but mistakes.
Yeah, spooked me out.
Mistakes are meant to be closed and not supposed to be preyed on. I think what I was gonna do, like if we got closure on this FAG, I was gonna enter at 93. This is what I was gonna do. Probably a stop order, or limit and
Oh
run
wow,
this high.
that was fast.
We just took the equal highs too. All right, let's just sit through.
Instant sell off.
Let's sit through Amazon. Here, let me log into my Amazon here, or not my Amazon. My Apex. This is my funded. I'm gonna just switch to the only eval I have on Tradeovate, which is this one. Maybe we'll play it. You did the right thing, yeah. You just don't want to prey on it, even though there's equal highs. Like these are my target. If I was long on NQ, I would have looked for this high. If I was long on ES, I would look for that previous high there too. Where the breaker is actually holding it down there too. And for YM, same thing. Everything played out. Does anyone know when the exact ER is on Amazon? Maybe we can try to play it. Let's see how many other accounts I have.
After close. Should be right at 4.
You think so? Is that
That's what Google's saying.
well, yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, if you guys want to see my funded accounts here, this is what it looks like on all my fundeds. I think like it's like 11 accounts. I don't know. About $80 down, which is fine. Who cares? Can we play funded on ER? You could, but why would you?
Yeah, don't risk that shit there.
Oh shit,
live.
we're moving down.
Yeah, we're melting through. I guess -4 standard deviation incoming.
Just right after the bell, 8 minutes. But I did not want to end the win streak on a trade that happens last 20 minutes. But it is what it is. I want to see how long I could really go for. Just going for like quality setups, you know?
Let's zoom out to the hourly. Huge imbalance to fill. So another 50 points down to go.
Damn. Dave just posted that he has a student that got rejected from ETF. I got rejected for them a few times already. Other people got rejected because it's subjective. They like, you're not trading consistently enough. And there's gonna be days where you don't want to trade, and they're really trying to force you to trade on that. Which
Yeah,
I don't
they're
really
probably
like
the worst prop firm.
Just like seeing these cases where like no other firms are doing that, man. Like if you're trading like real trades for most part, like let's say like 80% of your real, or like normal trades, 70% of real trade, and then there's some days you size down for reasons, then like I don't know why they're like so aggressive against it. Look at that. Imagine I mistakenly, had that trade and I just was praying I get out for like break even or profit before it ran up. That would be disgusting. I'm glad I took that out at least. All right, let me just. Yeah, what do we think about ER though? I have just a hand. Like I think I have like 8 accounts ready already, but I'm not gonna use it for ER here. I'm just gonna probably use like 2 accounts, just for fun. Since we're on here already.
Here's the other thing I missed was there's a SMT again on YM versus NQ at the top.
SMT? Oh yeah. That's what we're looking
same
at.
With ES, same with ES as well. ES had an SMT at the top as well when NQ ran those highs. With no entry on that short, fortunately. All right, we're way past -4 standard deviation now.
Okay. I'm gonna see what we want to do here. We might. Am I on eval? Yep, on eval. Fresh account. Fresh 50K account. Hopefully, let me just make sure. I'm just gonna just do a limit somewhere and just check my replicanto to see if it doesn't copy. Stupid. Wow, look at that cell.
Jesus Christ.
What a strong cell there. This is happening before ER. I don't know what's going on here. We have like a big sell just like 5 minutes before the mock imbalance, I guess. 2.1 billion. That's the only thing that is there. But what do you guys think? Type pump if you guys think Amazon pump. Type dump if you think it'll dump. Maybe I'll consider the majority. I'll do this on the eval here. Is that leopard? Who's leopard? Buy the dip, dump, pump, dump, pump. It's 50-50 right now. I need to see more one-sided answer. A few more pumps here. I'm going all. Donut, what do you think? Is up or down?
To be honest, I think it should go up.
You heard the man. We're playing this one eval pump.
NFA though.
Protected. Protected.
This estimate end dog at 507, so I don't know. But we're at the midpoint of the daily order block. I want to see a good reaction here. If not, then rip.
Dude, wait, why is my NQ frozen? We're in June, right? Yeah, we're in June.
Yeah.
This is what my ninja says on NQ. Like, it's actually not moving. How do I refresh this? It's weird. Let me see. I have 3 minutes. I need to see if I fix this in 3 minutes. My chart is stuck.
It's kind of weird seeing such an aggressive sell-off right before earnings.
Yeah, it is weird. You don't really see that
know,
often.
Like from 12:45 p.m. until 3:49 p.m. That looks like accumulation to me.
Full port. This is eval, guys. I'm gonna do one eval. Like I said, this is fresh apex. I'm probably gonna go for long since everyone said it's gonna pump. Going based on majority here. If you guys want to buy apex and help me out, I just shared the link there. Probably leaked. Is it leaked? That'd be kind of crazy. Let's do 4 contracts.
All right, 1 more minute to go.
I was gonna do a stop order above. Let's do above 600, whatever, like something right here. We're dumping though. Dude, I don't know if Amazon. Yo, did Amazon leak? Amazon is knifing heavy. I have it on my other chart.
Yeah, what the hell's going on? That's weird.
That's good.
ES melted right through NDOG as well. Bitcoin just broke 60K as well. Wow.
Let's see what happens. This is floating now. We're just waiting for ER here. I'm gonna buy one, and then just for the chat.
For the culture.
We're doing it for you guys. I'll add another one of it. Oh wait, no, that's to sell. We need some momentum. I need to make sure I'm clicking the right one. Just buy. Just put another one right there. Low-key think this pumps too. Alright, boys. What happened here? Oh. It did
What's
release.
happened here? The fuck?
Oh, I need to sell. Oh no.
Oh, no way. Shit.
Dude, I don't think I did in time. Did I get trailing hit?
Oh my god, that's such bullshit, dude.
What happened for you? I was up. I think I passed. Ah, no.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
up like 30. This is why I don't want to do things without preparing. But the account was like up like 4,000 profits, but there was no close button for me.
My internet froze right before that.
Are you serious?
What the fuck?
I got close to. Oh, look at that. This is what I have. It's 20. Did it not show? It's 2,100 in profit, but 800 in distant drawdown. So it was at one point like 4,000 something in profit. The long played out though. I guess the two longs did work out. I just didn't sell in time.
That was fun.
That was fun, I guess. Nevertheless, it was fun.
My internet had to crap out in the last possible second, man.
But did anyone pass? Did anyone play the ER and pass? I should have put limit to sell. I forgot about that. I thought it was just gonna pump quick and I can just do it in time. But TradeView, I forget that TradeView is slow as hell. I should have just traded off of a different broker.
Usually it's instant on all of them, like it's like teleports.
Yeah. I did forget about how quick it could run. That is my fault. But let's see. Did anyone pass though? Hopefully, we got some of that people that pass. Be great. You can do eval on anything. Yeah, I am only like 900 bucks from passing, so I could try to finish this right now. Let me see if I can. I'm
I
at
think you can.
52,100.
Buy side's still there.
Yeah. Wait, what
You
happened
might
to?
you have probably have like 7 minutes to do it.
Here, let me just buy. I'll just buy as I go. Maybe a few hundred. Need some momentum here, guys.
You look at the 15-second, looks like a unicorn almost.
I do hate how TradingView, like I'm not fast at TradingView. If I was on Ninja, I would have closed that real quick. But I only do TradingView because there's viewers watching, you know. I just need to make 800 bucks. But I'm very slow on TradingView. Go on the 15-second and see if we get a trade. Hold this breaker here.
We did bounce off of Endog. You know, that's got to count for something.
Volatility just die out. So how did Amazon do? Did Amazon pump? I think it is pumping.
Oh shit.
Oh
Look at
no. Oh no, that happened so fast. It's just an eval though.
What the fuck was that?
I did 1 minute and it happened. That flushed me out.
Is it gonna recover from that?
Dude, I feel more confident longing right now after that move. That was a quick flush. Well, I'll finish the count. Get close.
Still pumping, looks like.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. At least we didn't degen on funded. We're just doing one eval on Apex. But if you guys, once again, in 1 hour, by 5 p.m. Eastern time, the Apex sale is over. I think, and then like by the day over, also we have the My Fun feature sale over. So just one last time, you guys want to load up, this is what I'll share here. I don't know if it shows well. Maybe I'll just share the Discord. You can click these links. Use code SMART. That's all I ask. For My Fun features, the sale is going to end today. Apex ends in 1 hour. And I'll end this session here, guys. Have a good one.